this that shit that you vibe to. Yeah, this is that shit that you can ride to. This that shit that you put away your pride to. Get you a bitch, roll a blunt, let her get high to. My niggas got bricks, little bitch, they like to jock too. CJ, you stuck with this shit just like a tattoo. She suck me, I chew. She said I'm not you. My little brother named 3, little bitch, you know I'm not 2. No, you know I'm number 1 like Penny Hardaway. And I'm only gonna tell you once, better have my money straight. Yeah, I need that underlay, we coming your mama stay. Big dog, great thing, little nigga, you Pomeranian. I ain't gonna sign no script club unless it's fucking raining. Gonna run my ups unless the chopper singing. Yeah, she said the dick was so good, now she fucking fainting. If she thinking about getting my love, must be fucking dreaming. And if I said I got your back, then bitch, I fucking mean it. I get a lot of dirty rock shit and I fucking clean it. And they can't vouch for shit you talk about cause they never seen it. I got the lights off in my house and I see fucking demons. That nigga that they love to hate, yeah. Let that boy be fucking great, yeah. This morning when I walked outside, I seen yellow tape. But it ain't catch me by surprise, I see that every day. Is a gang superstars, bitch, we super straight. Everybody eats beef, you can get a plate. All this money everywhere, I'm gon' need a rake. All this blue honey, yeah, they fillin' up the shake. I do this shit for fun, yeah, the street's my birthplace. You better go get your gun, yeah, and get up on my face. I'm hitting home runs, yeah, you stuck on first base. No, you ain't the only one, girl, but you in first place. Gonna sign no script club unless it's fucking raining. I ain't gonna run my ups unless the chopper singing. Yeah, she said the dick was so good, now she fucking fainting. If she thinking about getting my love, must be fucking dreaming. And if I said I got your back, then bitch, I fucking mean it. I get a lot of dirty rock shit and I fucking clean it. And they can't vouch for shit you talk about cause they never seen it. I got the lights off in my house and I see fucking demons.
Go to teach another level. I'm a legend, Robert Neville. They love to hate me like the devil. Okay, hey. I ain't choose this life, I got a leg. Got it out the dirt, you gotta respect. Attention, let me know what let's address. This one for the nights I used to stress shit. All my niggas raging, love to stretch shit. Okay, no, if you buck, bitch. Duck, then it's stuck, bitch. These bitches shady, I can't trust it. These niggas shady, I can't trust shit. Whoa, I want a ticket, Swicky, put your titties on my, bitch, I'm Lil Nicky. Morty brought the 40, be like I'm Ricky. You can love the money, just don't let it turn you wicked. I put a couple families on and spin it like a fidget. Hey, she get hectic. I ain't choose this life, I got elected. Got it out the dirt, you gotta respect it. Attention, let me know it, let's address it. This one for the nights I used to stress shit. All my niggas raging, let us stretch shit. Okay, no, if you fuck, bitch. Okay, no, if you fuck, bitch.
Oh, she wishy-washy. Keep that bitch above me. Got a new thing, and she way too saucy. She in all white, I'm in all black. Hit my phone up, Ricky, where you at? Oh, she wishy-washy. Keep that bitch above me. Got a new thing, and she way too saucy. She in all white, I'm in all black. Hit my phone up, Ricky, where you at? I've been in the cut, I've been counting stacks. Fuck this COVID-19, I want my 20 back. 20, fuck Corona, but I sip Corona. Freaking with a line, got a new persona. I wanna jump up on her, not the beer, but the shawty that look like Paloma. Oh yeah, I can afford, let me kick it, I'ma score. If your body is a temple, baby girl, I need a tour. It ain't sexual in Baltimore if they call you a whore. Man, the word is genderless, they probably talking about your boy. And this dude say I'm a poor. Bitch, I build rapport, I'm hot. I take my shirt off, watch them biddies hit the floor. Rookie got that new. Haters be like, who knew? Shawty is a doll. I turn my needle like it's voodoo. Ricky got that new. Haters be like, who knew? Shawty is a doll. I turn my needle like it's voodoo. She wishy-washy. Keep that bitch a got a new 10. And she way too saucy. She in all white. I'm in all black.
I do my last time run down on the clock. Shipping the packs and they coming in hot. I got the drop. What is this trap? Bitches about to pull up in the lift. All they want is weed and dick. Shipping big bro, supply that shit. I got the drop, forward the walk. Mixing the act, mix it with pop. I got the magnum, that shit in my sock. Check out the door, make sure it's locked.
Suck me and she sucked my bros. Bitch, you gotta hit the front door. You can't stay for over an hour, cause little trip don't trust hoes.
Hickory dickory dock. That bitch was giving me top. Clock struck one, I'm grabbing my gun. So trip it, you beaming or not?
Yeah, hickory dickory dock. Your bitch was giving me top. The clock struck two, I put on my shoes and then I hit the block. Yeah.
Roll, my blunt, fill it up with weed.
My blood got the funky buds, ain't no sticks or seeds.
The itsy bitsy bitty, her pockets in the drought. She really tried to scam me and tried to clean me out.
Tried to take my car and put it in her name, but I scared it the fuck off, she ain't see Lil Trip again. Yo, niggas is probably wondering why is we saying nursery rhymes with this bitch, cause y'all females will end up having childish and 20
From the planet Mars, where the baby smokes cigars. It's a trip, and young easy, be like Mario, Luigi, and me
I said being broke is nothing like balling. Being up ain't nothing like falling. Baby, I've been out at night crawling. Baby, I've been out at night crawling. Being up ain't nothing like falling. Being broke ain't nothing like balling. Baby, I've been out at night crawling. Baby, I've been out at night crawling. He say he my brother, but he cost me. Quickest way to end up on a white tee. Try finesse me for the check, but bitch, I am not 999. Move around with scammers, cause they fraud shit like me. Yeah, I need a bag, but we all want it, it's a tight beat. Got a thing for bougie bitches, yeah, that shit gon' cost me. You in this shit by yourself, right there where you lost me. Put the movement on my back, just like how the cross be. We ain't had no OG, so we cannot reenact. Try to use me and abuse me, no strings attached. Said you need this work, well nigga, I'm gon' need that cash. 20s on the front, I need them hundreds on the back. And I cannot get it right. I'm moving like things that go fuck inside the night. If I gotta tuck it, then that shit is not life. I know you wanna love me, but I am not nothing like. I said being broke ain't nothing like balling. Being up ain't nothing like falling. Baby, I've been knowing like crawling. Baby, I've been knowing like crawling.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
Welcome, world, to OG Radio Show. It's your girl, MishonLR.
It's your boy, CJ.
And you are still celebrating Women's Empowerment Year, ever life, right? This is every day, right? Thank you. So I'm very excited about the guests coming on today.
I am too. I want to hear we got to say about, wives and more.
Yeah, because, I don't know, like, when you think about a wife, You know, you think about the lady that stays at home because that's just what, you know, people have created that narrative for wives throughout generations. You know, the stay-at-home lady.
Did they create it, or was it really more so traditional?
Oh, well, also, women didn't have a choice back then.
Mm.
You know, there was a lot of restrictions,
Of course.
rules, laws. We couldn't vote. We couldn't do anything. But now it's a whole different game now. Like,
Whole new market.
we're running shit now. Excuse my language. We are running shit. We always have been. And now, I mean, can you say we're getting the recognition for it still? No, but none of that never mattered. Wives are not just what I'm not trying to say too much about the guest speakers coming on, but I do love their motive. You know what I'm saying? I love what they're promoting, because now, since we're in a new society, we're in a new time, you gotta change the narratives.
It is. It's definitely that time. I would say women have done to make a lot of strides in this, you know, in this 21st century alone by itself. So definitely more brands like, you know, our guest today and things like that. So it's just, it's a good movie. You know, women, y'all definitely come a long way, let alone black women as well too.
What's your ideal wife?
An ideal wife, I would say, in this modern age, an ideal wife would be a partner. That's the best way I can just put it, because we can no longer accept traditional roles, I would say, just because women are making more money now. You are getting more recognition, so the role of a wife I feel has changed, and we don't know what it is. So for me, it's a partner, and as a partner, we can figure out what these new roles are. You know, somebody that's willing to work with you. That's really all I ask for. A partner and somebody to work with. You know, I know a lot of people bring up those questions about, who deserves to pay the bill, or who does this or this percentage, or who would pay. Like, all that stuff does not matter, honestly. Matter of fact, we spoke about it last week on KB Michael's talk show.
Yes.
Same thing. None of that stuff matters. The only who should pay the percentage or whatever depends on your relationship, and that's what I look for in a wife, a partner. You know what I'm saying? If I'm up right now, you know, cover me a little bit. You know, when you know I'm up, I'm gonna cover you. There is no gender role, you know, in a sense. At the end of the day, I'm a man, and I'm gonna always be a masculine man. I'm gonna lead my household regardless. But it isn't, I'm gonna go work and make all the money and I'm gonna pay for everything and, you know, da-da-da-da. No, we make, it's fluid. We get to make whatever our situation is, you know, we'll adjust to the times.
Okay, what about all the other things that comes with marriage, you know? The intimacy, the surprises, the gifts, the communication, all that.
That's all relationships. That's not just, I don't believe that's exclusive to marriage.
Well, I mean, I guess it's important to maintain, keep up with it, you know?
Definitely maintain those things, especially with marriage, because I believe, like I said, I'm not married, so I don't know, but my looking at it is you locked in for life. So it's kind of like you gotta, like, I don't know, just me outside looking in. I guess that's where I would start, you know, maintaining the things that we was doing in the relationship so that they can reflect onto the marriage as far as the positive things. That's the best thing I could see, for real, you know? So maintaining that intimacy, switching things up. I mean, you got a lot of women who, you know, I would say, not a lot, but within the past 3 years, what was it? Aisha Curry and what's the other girl? Boris's wife. I don't know her name. Yes, Nicole Ari Parker. Yes, you know, women saying like, oh, you know, things changed, or I don't get this much recognition and things like that. Now that's on both. I'm not saying that that's on, you know, Boris or Steph or anything like that, but both partners, which is why I said the word partnership, because regardless of those issues, we both have a role to play in that. If I need to step up, okay, cool, you know, but I need, you know, work with me. I need this. This is where I've been lacking at. Can we work this out? So that's why I feel relationships, intimacy, and things that we were doing, gifts, date nights, all that stuff, it should stay in effect for both parties. That's why I really just left it off with a partnership. You know what I'm saying? As long as you can work with me, you know what I'm saying? We're not giving up on this thing, because you locked in for life. So if we locked in for life, as long as we working to be better and better in each other, I really don't see where. I mean, I can see things going wrong, but I don't see nothing going wrong to the point of where we should break a union for real.
Because it is a union.
Yeah. It's definitely a union, spiritually, physically, and professionally as well. You know, it is a business. You got to sign a contract. There is paperwork involved. So, yeah, on all aspects, it's definitely a union. And it's not a quick little, you know, oh, yeah, I'm just going to get married. No, it's a lot to think about.
I don't know what it is, but man, something's in the air because everyone's getting pregnant. So let's chill that out too.
It's pollen and pregnancy in the air. That's it.
Let's chill on that, y'all, for real.
And still COVID, a little splash of COVID, just for y'all that don't be wearing your mask over your nose.
Wrap it up, bruh. We can't stress that enough out here.
Wrap it up, mask up, you know what I'm saying, and take your Zyrtec.
Please. Or you'll be like me over here dying. In the corner just dying. But yes, enough of that. Gonna take a small commercial break, and then after that, gonna interview these wonderful, beautiful guests.
Yes, most definitely. We'll catch you guys back.
They come in cycles like a menstrual heavy bleeding, end up leaving cause they cycle. Dancing like I'm Michael, balling like I'm Jordan, born to win. Thought I told you, yes, I'm scoring, buckets pouring, swish. I ain't tryna flex though. I just ain't nothing like the lex, speeding like a metro. Short through it back like she retro. I'm special, extraterrestrial greatness, all in my vessel. And to make it to heaven, these demons scheming, I'm left low. Had to catch my breath, nigga, catch these hands or catch my check. See the playlist, nigga, I'm up next. I be uptown, you be upset. Let's play chess, I'll be king. Feel like Martin, I got dreams. I'm just starting parting, I'm so important, I am your queen. Unfuckwittable, my flowing or a cynical. Suck my genitals, ain't even reach my pinnacle. Invincible, intentionally coming for you imbeciles. I know you mad, I be too. Cause I don't need no bridge, I don't need no hook. I just wanna tip this stripper, sip this liquor and jerk. Now bounce, 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 bounce. Now bounce, 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 bounce. See, I don't need no bridge, I don't need no hook. I just wanna tip this stripper, sip this liquor and jerk. Now bounce, 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 bounce. Now bounce, 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 bounce. Who that is? Is that your baby's daddy? I had that nigga paying my bills, yeah, I know you maddie. Probably cause I'm a baddie. Young lady for this. Nice titties, pretty sedity, expensive, ooh yeah, I'm savage, Cuff your shorty, nigga, wife your baby mama. Fight your baby daddy if he aggy, I like drama. Tote them llamas, count them commas, so stylish, drippin' designer. I'm wildin', might smack your mama, your grandma, auntie, and daughter. Hold up, let me chill out just a bit. Cause I be turtin', I be wildin', yeah, I know I be lit. Got a girl named Taylor with flavor, she be moving so swift. Call her Curry, she be shooting, hooping, you know she don't miss. I'm so fly, you would've thought I was from Harlem. Leave these niggas hating, shaking, they don't want no problems. Yeah, I solve them, I resolve them. Your boyfriend hating, then call him. I know he's still mad, I would be too. Cause I don't need no bridge, I don't need no hook. I just wanna tip this stripper, sip this liquor and jerk. Now bounce,
been a grown man since a little ass kid. Going for the big bag with my little ass did. When I'm cutting people grass, deserving peace bags. Hating niggas from the past, just trying to keep me back. Nigga, I don't need that. Nigga, I just need rap. So this music work out, plus shipping me pack. Bitch, niggas frontin' thinking that they getting me back. Man, they getting me hip, they just getting me mad. Man, you can get with me, nature boy in the city. On stage every night, like I'm touring in my city. Hurt me how they did Nipsey, I'm in the foreign with the glizzy. Sunday fresh from brunch, fucking on shorty from the city. I ain't waiting no more. Kicking down the door, kicking down the door, bitch. I'm kicking down the door. Body laid down, everybody on the floor. Body on the floor, bodies on the floor. I ain't waiting no more. Man, I'm kicking down the door, kicking down the door, bitch. I'm kicking down the door. Everybody laid down, everybody on the floor. Body on the floor, hey, bodies on the floor. Man, I've been a dog, now it's a kid involved. Bigger bills involved. I gotta lift the bar. Bad bitch from Senegal, but we don't get involved. For ass fat, I need a bigger car, but I got a bigger cause. I ain't feeling y'all. Lot of feelings, huh? Feel them, huh? Man, I'm too real for y'all. Scary hours, boo, boo. Man, I feel for y'all. You ain't prepared at all. Now you all dead and gone. I ain't waiting no more. Kicking down the door, kicking down the door, bitch. I'm kicking down the door. Everybody laid down, everybody on the floor, body on the floor, bodies on the floor. I ain't waiting no more. Man, I'm kicking down the door, kicking down the door, bitch. I'm kicking down the door. Everybody laid down, everybody on the floor, body on the floor, bodies on the floor.
Nature boy. Just catch my breath, oh breath. I'm ready on this stress, go stress. But it ain't no test, your
Bestie asking for a fat beat. My niggas like them trap beats. I used to run into track meets. Now I can see where your tracks meet. These niggas running the vibes. Better pay me for my time. I'm just becoming what's mine. Stacking my 10 in the ground.
Bitch be acting real fake. I'm a bad bitch, make it do a double take. Fuck these niggas, can't wear no cape. Can't say these niggas, boy, fuck your fate. Baby, don't get out of line. Calling your bluff cause you ran out of time. Blacking you bitches, y'all really behind. Yeah, y'all really behind. Trust me, I don't need to fucking talk that. People keep a shoes, pop a tab, now I'm off that. Niggas on my clip, pretty clear, yeah, you stop that. Yeah, you stop that.
Call it ID. Saying scam like Lee. All these scene bitches wanna get like me. I do it one time. Then it's watch, rinse, repeat. I ain't even phased. I must be all they see. Bestie asking for a fat beat. My niggas like them trap beats. I used to run into track meets. Now I can see where your tracks meet. These niggas running the vibes. Better pay me for my time. I'm just becoming what's mine. Stuck in maintaining the grind.
I'm the dragon with the lighter tattoo. I got a Glock red ain't gon' touch you. I don't play games, nigga, this ain't taboo. I'm in the field, real niggas gon' sack you. Ooh, I fuck it up. If she talking, fuck her up. Friends look back like fuck is up. I'm not dirt, but I'm high as duck. She dancing, I'ma throw everything. Ain't saving her, can't buy a wedding ring. Shout out Static, the beat is everything. Shout out Zay, cause the beat is everything. Just get one
DJ Mafia.
Try to slime me on your shit, cause you gon' walk amongst the dead. I'm retarded as a taller mama, drop me on my head. The plug asked what type of lane I like to drink, I told him red. I was in high school serving junkies out of special ed. I'm trying to walk up with that drip, bitch, I'm gon' lose control like Miss. Acting up on Instagram until they come up miss. Bitch, I'm gon' bounce out with that Smith. I'm trying to crucify my Vic. I put that blinky on this temple, now this mental on the ceiling. Yeah, don't you lie to me. I've been looking for my ops, I think we playing.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
We got our very special guest in the building. Queens, please introduce yourselves.
Please.
Hi, y'all. I am Maya.
And I'm Sky.
We are the co-founder of the Wife Movement.
Yes, can you break that down, the wife movement?
Please break that down for us.
Yes. So the Wife Movement really is a play on the word wife. So it stands for women in full effect. So we're really redefining what it means to be a wife. So it's not your traditional a ring, a man, a relationship. It's really more so about women being in full effect. So that's mentally, spiritually, financially, emotionally, the whole thing about a woman being well-rounded. And then, of course, that's what makes you a wife more so than the ring or the man, because there's women that have a man, that have a ring, and still aren't wives.
What about you? You got?
You really broke down everything, but yes, like I'm really with or without a man. you can still be a wife, you can still be a woman to your complete. So that's what I like to advocate for. With or without, you still can show up for yourself every time.
So what does that mean to really be full?
So to me, so kind of what's behind it to be in full effect is it's not really like a man bashing or like being independent, but about whether I have a man or not, I have myself established. I'm working on me mentally, I'm working on me emotionally, financially. I'm in order so that even if I have a man, he adds to me and I add to him, not so much me kind of pulling from him or depending on him. I'm in full effect in every area of my life.
That sounds like partnerships to me.
I mean, sounds like a queen with her crown straight on her head. Yes. It's on the right place. No, it's not tilted or nothing. It's at the right place.
Right.
Oh my God. I'm geeked. Nah.
Yo, look, I'm glad y'all brought it up like that because a lot of just men or people in general would think that that's like man bashing because you brought it up. But no, it's just you bring it up like what you want to do, like what your ambitions are, what your goals are, and you don't like to be attached to, not like, but society tends to attach a woman's success to a man a lot of times. So, and I like how y'all brought that up because you're not man bashing at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, like with you here or not, the train goes on. I still got goals. I still got accomplishments. I would like a man at the end of the day, but you know, if you're not on my program, you still move forward. I feel like that message tends to get lost, you know, and you guys promoting yourself and promoting positivity. Like a lot of people think it's opposition, and it's not really that for real.
We appreciate the education though, because that's very key. I definitely wanted to know what inspired you or y'all to start this in the first place.
I went to Allegheny, she went to Brooklyn. But we always wanted to come together and uplift young ladies or just women in general. And we were bluffing for a long time. We was really bluffing for a long time. But then we said, you know what, we just gonna go ahead and we just gonna go out on a leap and we just gonna do it. We just gonna keep on working at it until we going.
And with that, really for me, I think I like had the idea and then she instantly came to mind because I feel like we both have different stories. We kind of like complement each other. So we're kind of like the yin to yang, which we say a lot. But what we realize is that women go through a lot of the same things that we have gone through. So it's not like we all are running different races. We are in different lanes, literally running the same race. So I can help a woman that's dealing with what I'm dealing with. She can help a woman that's dealing with what she's dealing with. And why not expose that to other women so that we can all help each other? So that's kind of where it came from, and we've been pushing with it ever since.
Love it. We love to see that.
Trust. Exactly. If you don't mind, like, without getting too personal, if you don't want to, like, what really, you know, made you guys go on that movement then? You said you each had your own personal things that was going on that made you want to inspire others.
Okay. Well, for me, just a lot of different aspects. So I work 2 jobs. I'm in nursing school. I do stuff for my church. It's a lot of stuff that I do. So it's kind of like a part of me is showing women that you don't have to just be one thing. Like, you can do it all, literally. So a lot of the shirt that she's wearing says, don't stop, don't shrink, don't settle. So you don't have to shrink to fit into what society says you are. You can literally do it all. On the back end of that, because we kind of put everything together. So even on the back end of that, relationship-wise, growing as a woman, that's kind of the main thing that I'm pushing as well with it, is growing as a woman from relationships, from trust issues, from hurts, from triggers. It's a lot of things that women face in that arena as well that I feel like I face as well, and I've learned that many women's story looks similar to mine. Even if it's a little bit different, it's kind of the same underlying theme. So healing women, pushing women, business-wise, everything all in one is kind of where I came from with it.
Yeah. And with me, she just motivates me. Because she does a lot, and she just keeps going. She always has a uplifting spirit. She's never, like, letting things really outweigh her, really, when she gets down and stuff. But for me, my story is I got pregnant when I was in school, and I had to still finish out school. I still had to work 3 jobs. I still had to figure out life, and things did not turn out the way I wanted to turn out at all, like, for real. Family, relationships, I just felt like I was not getting anywhere with any of those things. They were just all crumbling. And then it's just building that back up. building back your worth, building up your confidence, building up who you want to show up and be every day. That's important to me.
Yeah, I'm glad you're sir. I definitely resonated with that because even with myself, I took myself off track. I had a lot of things going on, and that's just life for all of us. And I'm glad that y'all really made like a movement to really do that. Some of us really got to just find our own way and just find something, and it may not be a movement, but we just got to find that thing to keep us pushing forward.
Yeah, and I feel like with me and Maya, we both had our challenges, but we strengthen each other as we're going through it. So we come together and we say, we don't have to go through this alone. Yeah. And that's what the wife movement's about as well too. You don't have to go through these problems alone. We're here for you. If you want to pray, if you want to dance, we here. Like we here either way. You feel me? Yeah, we here to spread love. It doesn't matter. Like we gonna show up for you. So that's what it's about. And showing up for yourself too. We push you to show up for yourself in different ways.
Yeah. Definitely.
And with that, I would just add that the wife movement really, I don't know how people kind of see our social media, but it's really for us more than anything. The wife movement has held me accountable, has pushed me to become a better woman, probably more than it has impacted other women. Like it's something that holds us to that same standard that keeps us going. Like we can't give up. Even if I want to give up, she doesn't let me. If she wants to give up, I don't let her. Like the wife movement kind of pushes us to keep going, and we hope that it's doing that for other women as well.
We hope so too, because we definitely want. Can you tell everyone where to follow y'all, to find y'all?
You can follow us on Instagram at The Wife Movement, all one word. That's where we're at right now. We haven't really branched out just yet, but that's where we're at right now, kind of building that up.
Okay. What do y'all? Of course, I'm about to hit him with that.
Go ahead. Hit him with the question.
What do y'all believe y'all purpose is?
So I believe our purpose is to educate, to equip, to encourage women to be in full effect. So that's kind of wherever you're at, like we said, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're married, whether you're single, whether you don't want to get married, you still can be a woman in full effect. So I feel like wherever you're at, whether it's mentally struggling, financially, physically, there's something that you can grab from the wife movement to encourage you and push you to be that next level of yourself, to not settle for where you're at or for where people have told you that you're just only going to be this. Like, no, we're there to encourage you, to push you, to educate you on how to go further till you tap into who you really are fully.
What about your purpose? What do you believe your purpose is?
My purpose, I feel like my purpose really is attached to women and children. I kind of do both of those, and I feel like if I can touch the women and the children, I simultaneously touch the men as well. So if I touch a woman that's the girlfriend of a man, it kind of trickles down. If I touch the child, it trickles down. So I'm touching women and children, kind of like I know what I want to say, like healing more so with that, like with past abuse, past struggles. Trust issues is really big in our generation that everybody loves to like. I got trust issues. We all do, but that's not something that I'm about to plaster on. That's something I'm going to heal from so that I can be a whole woman and not just a woman with trust issues. So I feel like that's kind of my purpose, is touching women, touching children, pushing them to their full potential.
And for me, I really focus on healing. Like, you need to heal, because I feel like sometimes as women, we like to jump into things. Sometimes, and just people in general, we like to be, we're emotional.
Y'all on the move.
Yeah. Yes, we like to jump into things, and we make bad decisions when we do that. And I'm really about equipping your mind to be strong. You need to be strong. Life throws bricks at you. So what you going to do with it? Let the bricks sit there, or you going to build the house with it?
I'm going to need to talk to y'all after the show. That's all I know.
All right. So I got a question. So what is the man's role in the wife movement?
So I feel like the man's role, we actually did a post where we kind of got the man's opinion. So I asked the question to maybe about 10 men, like, what is a wife to you? Like, what would you say it is? And they were saying, like, ambitious, she kind of owns the room, all of those things. So the man's role is kind of to uphold the woman that's in full effect, to add to her. So not to complete her, but to complement her. So it's not like, oh, without you, she's less of a woman, but with you, she's better at what she does. She has a support system. She has someone that she can go to. That's kind of like the role of the man, to be that support, which is what it should be anyway. I don't know if it's always
I agree.
But that's kind of the role there. And it's a big role. It's not a light role. Like, the man is important, but I feel like the man can't fulfill his role if I don't know who I am. If I'm not in full effect, if I'm still struggling, it's gonna be hard for him to really help me be that.
I need an applause. I need an applause. I need an applause.
So would that energy be reciprocated as well, and to the man as well too?
Yeah, I think so. Because I think that men need to know that we care about y'all. We love y'all. We need to uplift y'all too. We need to build you up in some areas too. We need to compliment you as well. And it's a teamwork. I always think that being in a relationship is a team effort. I didn't know that until I learned it and I had to go through it. But yeah.
So what would you say? Would you say a marriage or something adds anything different to that? As far as, well, I don't know if you guys heard earlier, so I don't want to leave you in the dark. Mishon asked me the question, she asked me what did I look for in a wife, and I said partnership and somebody who can work with me, because I said coming from a traditional roles of women is no longer just, the man's just doing everything. And I said, in this new modern society, I felt like, as long as I got somebody that can work with me that's not going to give up, I feel like I pour into her, we pour into each other. So my question for y'all is, with the wife movement, does marriage add anything different into that? I don't think none of us is married. Y'all not married, right?
Not yet. It's coming one day soon for me. But what I would say it adds to is we're kind of like the step before that. So it's kind of preparing the woman for that. So you mentioned like her pouring into you, you pouring into her. She can't pour if she's empty. So the wife movement is kind of like to get us to the point to, if the woman chooses to be married, you're ready for that because you've done the work on yourself. So it starts with me. So I'm not gonna take us to church, but it's a verse that talks about he that finds a wife finds a good thing. So if I'm being found, I have to first be a wife. If he's gonna find a wife, I have to first be
mic
that.
Drop. Look, just drop the mic a little bit right there, and then just bring it back up. Go ahead and finish. I ain't mean to interrupt you on that.
I have to first be that though. So it's kind of like the wife movement serves to prepare me as a woman for that role. Otherwise, I'm gonna be a disservice to any man that comes my way because I can't pour into you if I'm empty.
Yo, I'm glad you said that. Yo, look, take
glad.
this clip and this gotta be the clip that starts this whole, promo for this interview right here. What you just said,
Yeah, it's true. It's facts though. It's facts.
We're gonna take another commercial break and then we'll be right back after this.
Most definitely.
She make She make me clap, clap. She make me clap, clap. She make me yeah. She make me clap, clap. 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 She make me drag on. She make me clap, clap. I hit from the bed, walk in the club and I thumb through the
All about action, call me Lamar, making the play. Oh my God, I shine so bright, a star in the sky. I'm paving the way, don't care what they say, I'm doing it big. Look at me now, came on the left, they like wow, I bet you ain't see this coming. Real quiet, they can't say nothing, yeah. All about action, call me Lamar, making the play. Oh my God, I shine so bright, a star in the sky. I'm paving the way, don't care what they say, I'm doing it big. Look at me now, came on the left, they like wow, I bet you ain't see this coming. Real quiet, they can't say nothing. Yeah, I'm blocking the hate, don't care what they say. I'm plotting the mission, I'm trying to get paid. Yeah, I'm on a rise. To me, it's not a surprise. I patiently waited, came from the bottom, working so hard to show out my problem. I knew that I had it, they late. Catch up, right in my eyes, my confidence high. They know that I'm coming, I'm pushing the pace. Lap in the field, I'm winning the race. A league of my own, locked in my zone. Going for 6, I'm bringing it home. I told you I'm here for the long haul. Straight in the D, no answers for me. I'm making a play, game at the game. Switching my gear, can't stay in my lane. I step a little different, my sweat dripping. Look at the fit, my sauce different. Authentic like MishonLR. Feeling like Cali, cause I am the best. Shine like the sun, cause I'm blazing. Truly amazing. Block out the hate that they saying. My brace like a Haitian. I have no patience, no time for waiting. I'm destined for greatness, yeah, yeah. They see me coming, they cannot handle. I'm shaking them out of their sandals. Call me a vandal. Talk about me like scandal. Pressure, annual. Automatic, no manual, yeah. I'm lit like a candle. F them haters can't stand me, yeah. I'm doing my damage. They never seen this talent. All about action, call me Lamar, making the play. Oh my God, I shine so bright, a star in the sky. I'm paving the way, don't care what they say, I'm doing it big. Look at me now, came on the left, they like wow, I bet you ain't see this coming. Real quiet, they can't say nothing, yeah. All about action, call me Lamar, making the play. Oh my God, I shine so bright, a star in the sky. I'm paving the way, don't care what they say, I'm doing it big. Look at me now, came on the left, they like wow, I bet you ain't see this coming.
When I shoot it, I stay with the techno computers. I got a bad if she a cougar. If I'm the teacher, she the student. I speak to the bitch with influence. She sucking my dick like she toothless. Just bought a new coupe and it's ruthless. I be whipping that shit like I'm ruthless. Shit, boy, stupid. Ain't been fuck all that talking, let's do it. Cause I'm about to chop it and screw it. And shorty, she love how I do it. Fucks with me and fucks with my music. So she fucks me and fucks with my music. Music. It ain't over till I say it's over. I feel like I'm Rocky Balboa. Yeah, and shorty, she wanna come over. Got her legs wrapped around like a cobra. Yeah, feeling lucky like a fully clover. Clover. You just mad because you can't afford her. At the Southeast with somebody's daughter. Yeah, I'm stalling the motherfucking gang. Yeah, you know I started that campaign. I do this shit for my profane. London bro, man, this shit ain't insane. No, when I'm on the road.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
You are tuned in to OG Radio. It is your girl MishonLR
and CJ
and the Queens. Introduce yourselves again, please.
Maya and Sky of the Wifey.
Yes, thank you. Got any more following questions? Because everyone really is taking me in, taking my breath away with the questions and the answers. Like, this has got to be one of the greatest episodes to stream right now, for real.
Yo, which question took you away the most?
The one you asked, about where does a man fit in? You know what I'm saying? And like, does that, it won't take it away, you know?
Yeah, we got to know where we fit in at in your goals, just how we're so vocal about where you fit in ours. So, I mean, it's felt like it needs to be reciprocated.
We need to start speaking up too. Like, we know we have past trauma. We know we're hurting, and we know we're just trying to enjoy our lives, heal, find people that can encourage us to be better versions of ourselves. I think, we just need to speak up more and stop worrying. I think social media has created some type of hesitant discouragement energy where it just be like, if we're not joning on each other, then we're like, I guess, compliment each other because we look good. If it's not that, then it's that. Then you'll see some people support.
Yo, I'm glad you brought that up. That goes to my question now. So, what mentality from both genders do you feel takes the wife movement off track? What are some negative mentalities from men and women that goes against the wife movement?
For starters, I would say on both sides, it's a lack of communication. I don't know if our generation knows how to communicate. I feel like everybody wants to say that I'm a good communicator,
We're not.
But nobody knows how to communicate really when it's time to communicate. So that's a big barrier to women and to men on both sides. I think learning how to love ourselves is another thing that we kind of skip over. Everybody wants to be loved. Nobody knows how to love, or has taken the time to, like, let me love me before I can even expect you to love me. We kind of skip over that as well.
I feel like also just sitting in your traumas. This is how I am. I was like that. I'm not going to lie. I was like that. Like, this is how I am. This is who I am.
A lot of us were, though, for real.
It's real, and I feel like that really does not help any relationships, friendships, relationships with your lovers, parents, family, children. That doesn't help. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a big thing.
You think a partner should waste their time for somebody that says that? Like, all right, maybe I can, like, fix this person, or do you think it's just best for you to just skip over and keep moving?
You're not Jesus.
Well, you're not Jesus. I mean, I don't know. I think you're a gauge of what's wasting your time. I'm not an advocate for wasting any time. I feel like I've wasted a lot of time, which is why I'm where I am now. So it's certain things that you can't really control how a person treats you or what they do, but you can't control what you tolerate.
Right.
So, like, if you're working on you and you're getting yourself together, that's cool. That's your business. I respect that. But why you got to string me along while you're doing that? If you're not ready, just circle back when you're done, and I might be here, maybe. So I think that's something that I might be here, I might not.
Is it selfish? I think it's selfish in a way
to do that.
For a man to expect that.
Yeah.
Expect what?
For you to wait
while you just
anybody. It's not just men. It's not just men.
But women do it. We wait. We oftentimes wait. We want him so bad, and we just wait.
I waited a couple times.
I waited too many times.
Waited
too many times.
Yeah.
Waited too many times. But I don't mean, what are we waiting for? Though?
Right.
Right. What are we waiting for?
Do you think men wait on women?
No. What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
No to the no.
Yo, I'm glad y'all said that, because, like,
no. But they expect us to wait on them. So if we don't, it's World War III.
No, I'm with it, because I'm letting you know right now, yo, like, a woman definitely wanted me to wait on her, and I was just like,
right.
So I'll definitely give y'all that, yo, like, men definitely don't wait. I would say we definitely move on. Like, move on just like that.
Yeah.
But that's not healthy, though.
I will own our shit too. Like,
that's not healthy either.
It's not. No, what you mean it's not healthy?
It's not healthy to just move on like that.
Feelings by doing that.
If she said to wait.
No, to just move on like that.
Y'all don't say, oh, I'm about to leave. Y'all be like, all right, I'm gonna still play with Shorty real quick, and then I'm gonna still.
Meet new people, fuck with new people, this and that. Like, nah, just say.
Right, so, what would you say if a man did tell you, like, yo, I am ready to move on. I'm ready to move on to the next person.
That's respectable, bro. That's what we've been wanting this whole time.
So y'all will respect it?
You got to.
You have to.
You might be a little hurt.
It doesn't
you
even
might be a little mad.
I stamp on everything. I stamp on everything I love. We have been telling men for years and ages and eons that we want honesty, because that's what we respect. If you made a mistake, like kissed abroad, had sex with her, this and that, and you tell me that to my face, I respect it. Now we can move forward. Now we can make the next decision.
I still don't like it.
I
don't know if you guys
right.
don't think we're gonna be like, oh, it's okay.
Right,
I'm so
right.
like, but
We're
it's
not.
a respect thing
Yeah.
that comes.
Exactly.
I feel like it's easy for y'all to say that right now because you know y'all women
I've
in
been
full
saying
effect
this
right
since
now.
I
But
was-
what
Because
about
we
when
women in full
the
effect.
emotions is high and he said, they're like, look,
These women in full effect have been through some things.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's like
We've
the
been through
emotions
the
come
trenches.
high because they've been keeping shit a
Yes.
secret. Like we
Yes.
gotta find out. That's why we go fucking crazy.
You know, for real.
Like that's literally story of my life.
Yeah.
I've
all
been
right, what if we?
expecting
But
honesty.
like, what if we already in too deep and it's like, okay, I can be honest now, but you just said you're gonna snap.
So
We
where's
didn't say
the
we were
logical
gonna-
sense in that, bro? Where's the logical sense in that, CJ?
There's a logical sense. What I'm not saying this sense. I'm asking for advice. This is a man asking.
No, but
for
ask
advice.
what you just said.
Like,
Again.
okay, what if we in too deep? You just said, oh, why we snap? Well, we snap when we find out it's such and such and such. Well, what if it already happened? Or, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Do you want me to
I've-
be honest?
Well, I feel like the root of this is why did it already happen? So I feel like we had it's a wife movement, we might need a man movement or something so that the
Man
men,
movement.
I don't know,
Definitely do
husband
need that
movement,
shit.
I don't know.
No,
We
they
need
don't wanna do
something.
that.
They don't. They act like they do. Everybody is
Yeah.
just fronting for social media.
Yes.
But if y'all could really put in the work like we are trying to do as well, then I feel like when we both come together, it's less foolishness because you've
Yeah.
worked on you've grew out of your immature stage that or have y'all wanting everything, and we've healed from whatever it is, and then we're better for each other. Right now, this generation, I don't know. I don't know.
I'll say this. It definitely starts with conversations amongst each other. We gotta definitely have, like you said, communicate. We definitely have to communicate. I think platforms like this has made it a lot easier to communicate with social media, like podcasts and things like that. I saw a tweet. It was like, you know, it's like, oh, men need to go get therapy, but instead y'all start podcasts. But either way, you know, it's funny, but like at the end of the day, not everybody can afford therapy. But I actually like the fact that these create conversations like this. Like this is about to get posted. It's live right now. I feel like this will actually, you know, get people to start thinking. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just thoughts that are held in. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for all of y'all. Right? Yeah, everybody. Even the viewers tuned in. Now I'm thinking of something because this was very engaging. You know what I'm saying? If this was like remember how when they had speed dating, y'all would see that on shows. Could y'all just imagine like going to like a venue, a place where they pass the mics around and we just openly discuss relationships, you know, viewpoints, just viewpoints.
That'd be nice.
At a cafe or something.
That'd be nice.
A group of men, a group of women, pass the mics around. Not for
That'd
real.
be nice.
Maybe like a relationship open mic type night.
Yeah.
or-
I ain't know what to call it because it's like it is like open mic. I'm thinking of like Busboy and Poets when they got you know all that performances.
Maybe we
but
need to host that. We
We
gotta
do.
put that together.
Team
Maybe
up,
we
do
gotta
that.
collab with that.
for
Maybe
real.
that
I
had to
like
be
that.
one of
That'd
OG's
be
events. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we could collab, man. We could collab.
Yeah, definitely an
We
OG
can
wife
collab.
movement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we need to do it.
We'll
We
be
gotta do it.
Look, we'll be in touch. We definitely gonna get that.
Yes.
We gotta do it.
I think that would be really good. And I think part of the problem, like you said, is we don't kind of talk about a lot of stuff. And I don't know if that's just like our culture is to like keep everything like don't talk about it, just keep it quiet. But that's kind of the start of a lot of our problems is not talking about a lot of stuff. and not what
As
we
a
go
culture, our
through.
whole community needs therapy. Like it shouldn't be looked down or demonized. Like we all, like our whole culture needs therapy. We
but
got
it's
a lot
not
of
even
trauma.
looked down. I mean, it's that too. I feel like everyone's creating these memes and it's making like people are making fun of being open or making fun of just like people like to talk about their feelings. That's why you see these memes that be like, that's why I don't tell nobody shit, and that's why my life is great the way it is when I don't tell nobody. Like, girl, no, it's not
Yeah,
great.
it's
that's
not.
why
Your
you
life
posting
is
the meme.
Exactly.
But this
Like,
is
it's
what
a
I
cry
think
for help.
too, though. I think that we glorify toxicity. Like that's what I think that we do.
Right.
That, and also I like to say like humor is also a way that we cope with things
Hide
as well
pain.
too. Like
Yeah.
it also
Yeah.
makes
Hide
things
it.
less stressful. You know,
Yeah.
like that's why Black Twitter is the way it is. It's like
Yeah.
yo, like it's serious. We could all be dying, but like yo, somebody gonna crack a joke. Like
Yeah.
at least we gonna go out like in good spirit for
that's
real.
true.
Yeah, that's true.
Definitely I definitely like how you brought that up, especially with social media and memes. We definitely therapy is something that's just I feel like it's just something that we just gotta like really explore. and
Everybody
push
gotta
for.
get that though. I think that even as we're growing up and becoming more into adulthood, that we need to go get therapy because there's certain traumas that you probably went through, even if it's not for a long time. You don't have to be in therapy for your whole life. You can just go for a month if you need to, whatever, and detox those things that happen in your childhood, detox those things of feelings. Like, people have all these emotions and stuff, and we sometimes carry all this baggage into relationships. Don't nobody want to deal with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need to deal with your baggage, and I feel like that's another thing. We don't want to deal with our baggage. We want to just give people our baggage and be like, here you go. This is your problem now.
Yes, most definitely. I know, men, we do it unconsciously sometimes. We definitely
I've done
put a
it
lot.
before. I've done it. I can't even lie. Like, I've done it before, but I'm learning. Like, you don't want to be like that. You don't want to show up and present yourself like that. You don't have to wake up and be this person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm learning from my mistakes.
No, that's everything. And unfortunately, we are running out of time.
Oh, yeah,
so I want to just ask if y'all got something very important y'all want to tell the viewers. You know,
that's where to follow y'all personal pages at too. You know what I'm saying? If y'all cool with that.
Yes, that's fine. I would say, of course, follow the Wife Movement on Instagram at the Wife Movement. You can follow me on social media at Maya, MYIAAA, Michelle. It's very long, but if you follow the Wife Movement, you'll find it. Your Instagram?
My Instagram, of course, the Wife Movement on IG, and then my personal Instagram is SkyXO, SKYIXO.
And then what I would just say to women, and even the Wife Movement, I mean, it's built with women in mind, but a lot of men have benefited from the content as well. So I would just say to keep pushing to be in full effect. Don't stop, don't shrink, don't settle. That's kind of like one of our taglines. But if you really make that your mantra, kind of like on any area, whether that's your job, your relationships, your friendships, don't stop, don't shrink, don't settle, go for it all. Like, there's no limit to what we can do as women, even as men. But don't stop. That's kind of what I would just leave them with.
And I would say continue to work on yourself. Continue to outdo your old self. Continue to move forward. Continue to heal. Continue to get a better perspective on life, a healthier perspective. That's always important. And spend time with the people you love. And just keep on nurturing yourself. Loving yourself as well. We are still in COVID, so spend time with the people you love. And yes, I hope y'all follow us. And we have more content.
We do have more on the way. Yes, thank you very much. Thank y'all ladies for coming on the show.
Exactly.
Thank you for having us.
Great.
Thank you.
Yes.
Love that, y'all. We will be working in the future
we'll
on that.
Be on that event. Yeah.
OG Wife Movement collab. Yo, open mic.
It's stamped.
Yeah. Tune in.
It's stamped.
I want everyone to tune in next week. We're gonna have two very special guests.
Always special guests.
It's
I don't know why y'all should be used to it by now. It's always special guests.
Thank you. But not for real. Like, it's just gonna keep getting better and better from here.
Always.
So also stay tuned for the 2-day event, May 29th and May 30th, Bowie Town Center. We will see you there.
Yeah, we got some merch. Like I said, come on. See what
shop.
we got coming.
Come shop. Till then, it's your girl MishonLR.
Your boy CJ.
And you've been watching OG Radio, the radio station for our generation.